What's going on, guys? Mark here with Red Star Loft. How are you today? Getting ready to pack up the birds for a toss. They have been doing great. They've been, as you can see, they're all flying up here because they think that I'm going to open the door so that they can fly out. They are excellent. They've progressed really well. I have managed to merge both of the groups, so now I've got about 30 birds as one group that I'm taking for a toss. So I'm real happy about that. I don't have to worry about, oh yeah, this group is this group's at 20 miles, well this group is at 10 miles. I don't have to do that anymore, luckily. I've managed to combine them. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So yeah, let me show you these guys here. I'm gonna move these. I'm gonna move these over soon too. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one more somewhere. And then 2 of the ones that are separate on the other side. And after that, I still have some young in here and I still have some eggs in there as well. But after this round, I am definitely done breeding for the year, because once all of what I just said is done, no joke, I will have 100 pigeons, which is not way too much, but it is more than I want to, honestly, especially for my, how far along I am into it. It's just too much. I don't want to overcrowd, I don't want to cram. So, plus it's, it's time to stop the breeding for the season. But anyways, I am gonna go pack these guys up. I don't want to give her bad luck, but this girl is my champion right here. This hen is the leader of these birds. This hen is kicking ass when it comes to flying, when it comes to getting out of the basket, orienting herself. She leads the group most of the times from what I see. So this little unfortunate bastard right here with the white tips, as you can see, his feathers are a little ruffly. I don't want to bother him, but he, while loft flying, he got hit by a hawk, and his chest got ripped open a little bit, but he's doing okay. I'm not flying him today. I'm giving him a little bit of time to recover and to heal. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pack these up, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, here we are. As you can see, I only have one flyer left. I lost the other one yesterday. It got snatched up. So yeah, that's what happens when they don't want to fly with the rest of them and they slack off. That one's staying behind because that's a show homer and not a flyer. This one's staying behind because he's still too young. I just moved him over from the other loft, so he's going to start loft flying soon. This right here is the injured one that I told you about, and she's staying behind because of the little one that she has right there. So all in all, exactly 25 birds in here. It's a little tight, not overly, but there might be 3 birds too many in there. So let's get them out of here and get them flying. Oh yeah, man, 25 birds is heavy. Close that, open this just in case of my high hopes that they beat me home. So I will tell you a little bit about what's been going on in the last 7 days or so in terms of them flying. This is actually their second ever toss together, and it's from the same distance, same spot. Let me just get them over to the car. Whew, pardon me. We've had some beautiful weather here the last 2 weeks or so. Hasn't rained whatsoever, been nice and hot during the day, nice and cool at night. So, oh, and some more good news. I'm finally getting rid of that thing up there, my very expensive lawn ornament, as it's been for the last few months. And I'm getting a new truck, so the birds won't have to go in the back of the old Galant anymore. Hopefully by Tuesday or so I should have it, so excited about that. But all right, night night. Oops. What time is it? I think I got out around 6:30. It is 7 o'clock, 7:01. That's perfect. We'll be over there by 7:30. Gotta stop along the way, grab myself some coffee. And let me see here. Okay. Anyways, what I was starting to say, I'm sorry, I rant. I kind of tend to just go off on a tangent, like I'm talking to I don't even know who. But what I've been doing was my first group, the one that's been flying the most, I've kind of not slowed them down. They were still flying every single day, but they weren't moving past 20 miles. I took them for 3 or 4 tosses this week at least. I just don't want to record every single toss. That's, you know, a toss is a toss, and you know, if I'm doing 3 tosses from one distance, I'm not about to record them all. I know that interests nobody. That's just way too repetitive and boring. So basically my dad was taking that first group and flying him from about 15-20 miles either every day or every other day for the past 10 days. And I've been working on getting the other group, the younger group, caught up. So I have flown them, you know, 2 miles, 5 miles. I think I jumped them from 5 to 10 miles, and they did good. 10 miles, 15 miles, and now starting yesterday, 20 miles with the other group. So, you know, I didn't feel like, you know, take 11 birds to 20 miles and take 15 birds or 14 birds to 7 miles. It was just, yeah, it was too much. So I decided to kind of pause the progress of the other guys, but still have them fly and have the other group catch up, so that, you know, I can have, what are those? Oh, I thought it was pigeons for a second. Is it? I don't know, you guys tell me. So anyways, now that they're all caught up, I've got a nice group of 25 birds, which I'm happy with. Yesterday I've let them out at the same spot. It's a town 20 some miles away from here called Valparaiso. I take him over there and I let him out. Like I said, let him out yesterday. The day before, my dad has let this that first group out, and they beat him home. By the time he got home, they were already there, and that was on Thursday. No, that was on Friday. On Friday they beat him home. On Saturday was the first day that we combined them, both of the groups. I went with them. We let them out at the same time, and they did not beat us home. So, you know, the less experienced birds definitely slowed them down. They came home pardon me, they came home about 25 minutes after we came home. So, which is still, honestly, I'm completely happy with that, because that means 20 miles took them maybe 55, just under an hour, which I'm okay with, especially for their first combined toss. So what, yeah, we'll see now. I'm driving out there. I don't want to ramble too much. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on, you know, how I caught them up, and we'll see how they do today. if they do well today, I'll be able to, well, tomorrow regardless, I'll be able to take them either for the same toss, or maybe, again, if they come home around the same time I come home, I'm gonna jump them to about 30 miles. If they're still about half an hour behind me, I'll take them back to the same spot one more time tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just gonna drive for a little while now, and I will pick this up when I get there, guys, so bear with me. Alright, there we are. This is our little release point hill right there. I'm just gonna do a U-turn here. It's a industrial area, but it's quiet. My dad's the one who, so to say, discovered it. So we've just been coming here. That first group of birds has flown from here at least 5 or 6 times in our attempts to, as I said, slow them down a little bit. So I will stop right here and hop out. All right. Get the guys out. Man, they are a little crammed in there. I got to get another one of these. All right. So, it's our little hill. Not really much of a hill, but just a bump in the road, really. But as you can see, the weather here is pretty nice, a little cloudy. The weather home is not looking so nice. Real dark clouds over there. I called my dad a few minutes ago, said it's not raining over there, so you know, we're here. The birds are ready. I'm gonna let them out. They're used to this area, used to this spot. So as soon as this car passes, I'm sorry, my throat's acting up. All right, we'll let them out and we'll let them do what it is that they are here to do. So let's go. All right. Come on, dummy. Get together. There we go. They have all grouped together. And the time is 7:37. They shouldn't do more than 3 circles around. That's been kind of what they did yesterday and the day before. 2 or 3 laps, and then they just head on home. So yeah, they grouped together right away, the old group and the new group. So happy with that. And okay, now they're heading straight towards home, so I'm hoping that they don't loop around anymore like they're doing now. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating watching them, honestly. I know they figure it out and they get home, but just watching them go in the wrong direction and then go in the right direction and change direction. But anyway, where are they in the camera? Yeah, they're starting to disappear. So okay, now they're headed straight towards home. So I am going to I'm gonna pack up here and let me see, trying to see if I can still see him. Yeah, I can barely see him. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna pack up here and I'm gonna head towards home. So as I'm pulling up, I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys, I'm about to pull up into my street here in a second. It has been about 35 minutes, 36, 37 minutes since I let him out and left. I only hung out for maybe 3 or 4 minutes over there. So I think my dad should be at my house. He's there just in, in case they show up before me, so that he can see exactly when they showed up, even though I doubt it, but I do appreciate all of his help with my birds, because he certainly made it a lot easier. And I think he's gonna have homers next year too. He likes them a lot more than the high flyers that he has. So he just enjoys taking them out and watching them group and circle around and leave. So I am pulling up to my house right now. So like I said, in all honesty, I'm not expecting him to be home before me, but we'll see really how long it takes him. So yeah, my dad's here and I see nothing. So yeah, looks like it'll be just me. So okay, guys, yeah, I'll pause. I'll go back there, talk to my dad for a little bit, and then I'll pick it up hopefully when they come soon. All right, so just under an hour, which I'm happy with, but just under an hour. It's not all of them, but it is most of them. It looks like a few of them got separated, but it looks like there's about 20 of them or so. There they go. So yeah, I feel like 50 couple minutes for 20 miles isn't bad at all. They came home less than 10 minutes after me, so roughly 10 minutes after me. So there's a couple of them there, and then there's the rest, some of them there. So yeah, like I said, it looks like there's about 20 of them. So they're gonna fly around like they usually do. I'll let them fly around, and the few that fell off, I'm sure they'll make it like they did yesterday. So, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna go back to the same spot and do the same thing again. So let me see if I can quickly count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, like I said, about 20 of them. So there's a few missing, but big group is back. So there they go. Alright guys, that's it. They're back. I'll catch up with you later on, sometime next week.